Welcome back to Cottage Designs by Erin, where today we're going to be working on a fall project. This is a kit called A Year in Words Wall Hanging Halloween Quilt. And this is from shabbyfabrics.com. I checked this morning and they do not have the kit in stock, but they do have the pattern, both the paper copy and the PDF version, for $12. So if you're interested in making this, you can go to shabbyfabrics.com and find what you need. So right away, straight away from the back, we can see that some of the pieces are cut out and some are not. So let's open this and see what we're working with. Let me move the camera to my hands. Let's move over a little bit one way or the other. Okay, so I like making these little kits. I've made the Thanksgiving one. I bought the Valentine's Day. I have the winter that I haven't made, but I bought it. Okay, so here's our backing fabric, clearly labeled. So we'll set it aside. Here are directions with a picture of how we need to place everything. It's a picture of the finished product. Let's read the instructions for the laser pieces. Carefully punch out any piece you may need to trim any loose threads. Preheat a dry iron. I need to shut my steam off. Okay, it is off. That's good. No steam. Carefully peel the paper off the back of each piece. Using the diagram on the photo as a guide, place. Iron all pieces to the background fabric at once. Be sure to press straight down. Do not move the iron from side to side. Hold in place from 5 to 7 seconds. Using a stitch of your choice, such as zigzag, blanket, satin, or straight stitch, sew each applique piece to the background. Okay, let's get into our directions here. We're not making the pumpkins just yet. I'm not seeing the purple fabric for the background. There it is. I wonder if we have to cut that or if it's already. Oh, this is pretty. Look at that beautiful purple. All right, let's get in these directions and see what's going on. No. Cut fabrics. Front purple, cut 7.5 by 25.5 rectangle for applique background. Okay, so that's this. Let me get my yardstick. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the selvage off. This is quality fabric that came in this kit. It's by Moda, so that's nice. Now, let's measure how long this is. Okay, I'm measuring 25.5 long first. This is our leftover, so I'm going to put that with the backing fabric. Now it says measure 7.5. We're just cutting a tiny little piece off of that, so let me go this way with it. That in the scrap box. All right, so here's our 7.5 by 25.5 piece. I'm going to give it a little light press because it is wrinkly. Don't turn my steam back on just for this. I've been noticing that more and more Halloween kits come with purple, which I think is kind of interesting. It seems like purple just came on the scene for Halloween the last maybe 10 years or so. Okay, now I'm going to fold my piece of fabric over and press a center line so that when I go to put the applique pieces down, I can get them straight, or somewhat straight. Also, I forgot to mention, you might be able to find this kit on eBay. Sometimes if they're sold out on shabbyfabrics.com, you can find them on eBay. Somebody might have bought one and never got around to making it or something. Okay, so here is our piece of fabric ready to go. All right, place the applique background fabric right side up. Iron the pieces in place. Okay, so here is our applique diagram. And since this is the kits, they have already been pre-fused. They have a fusible web on the back. So now let's look at our letters and look for all of our pieces and see if we have what we need. So we need the H. Here's the H. And I don't fuse anything until I see how far down it has to go. Next we have a bat. So that is on the fusible web sheet, so we have to punch it out. It is actually wanting to come off, so we'll just stick him on here. Or not really stick him, but place him. Okay, next we have the ghost. Here's his cute little self, and he's off a little bit. And the H goes, he goes under the H. So we'll put him like that. Then we have another bat. Next we have an L. Then we have another L. Okay, so rather than use the black, I'm going to use the orange. Here's our center line here, the center crease. Excuse me. Okay, next we have, I'm not seeing spider web. We have another L. And they're little, everything's not going to be, this is meant to be a little wonky, so it's not going to all be perfectly centered. Next we have a moon. Then we have the pumpkin. But the pumpkin has a stem, so we will have to make room for that. Right. Now we have the eyes, nose, and mouth. Tiny little pieces. Let's see if we can get it. Well, I might have to wait on it. Let's just put them in place, see how it's going to look. Oh, that one came right off. That's weird. Okay, next we have the nose. All right. Then we have a W. And that's lined up right down the center. we're on page 2 of the applique. I would not want to cut all that out. I'm glad I bought the kit. I always get a little paranoid about cutting out letters because if you don't have nice sharp edges on them, they don't look good. Okay, now we've got our E. And they put it a little crookedy. As you can see, it hurts my soul to put things crooked. I want it to all line up. All right, where's my other E? There it is. Oh, I like that it's, look at that. I'll trade these out. All right, now I need an N. Oh, look, it's polka dots, my favorite. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have? We have another bat. And then we have the ghost eyes, nose, and mouth. You know, I think it'd be cute to just put buttons on. I think I'll leave those off. And I'll put buttons on for the eyes because I've got some little bitty buttons, little tall buttons. Okay, here's his mouth. All right, what's this thing? It's just an extra piece, I believe. All right, and we're supposed to have a piece of a candy corn. I'm not seeing that. All right, let me look through my little pieces of fabric here. And these are for the pumpkins. You have a nice variety. Oh, I have a piece of candy corn, okay, but let's see what that, okay, and we've got our stems. And then this black is for the binding. Doesn't have a label on it, but that's what it is according to the picture. Okay, I do not have the little stickers for, there's no white for the top of the candy corn. I do have the orange. And I did not have a, let's see, I did not have the green for the pumpkin stem. I'm gonna leave the candy corn piece off. I am missing also the web is not in here for the, am I supposed to embroider that on? Oh, it looks like I'm supposed to embroider the web on. Okay, so very carefully, I'm going to turn this. So here we have all of our pieces. So now we need to actually get them fused in place. And of course I shifted them, but we're gonna have to get them all fused down now. Our steam is off on the iron. So the only thing I was missing was the candy corn piece, and I did not have a green stem, I had a yellow stem. Other than that, it's all fine. Okay, so I took the sticky backing off of the H. We're going to go ahead and fuse that into place. One, two, three, four, five. Next, we're going to put down the ghost. And his little mouth. Then I have this little container of doll buttons. I'm going to use that for his eyes. That'll come last. Let's peel off the L. Okay, so I'm going to fuse these two down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The moon already has the backing missing. Peel the L off. I just learned last week that you are not supposed to put any raised up embellishments on a quilt until the quilting is finished. I did not know that. I thought you could go around it, silly me. So now we know. Now I know not to do that, because I don't want to make my quilter mad. I don't want to make my long arm quilters mad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, just burned myself the glue gun. That was good. When I plug in my power strip, everything comes on, whether I need it or not. And normally when I'm sewing doll clothes, I do need my glue gun to put on trims. Okay, next we have to do this little pumpkin jack-o'-lantern. And the stem. And the mouth. And the eyes and the nose. Okay, so we're going to fuse that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These laser cut kits are such a dream, because I like the perfection of them, because they have such crisp, nice, neat lines. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we've got to do our E's. I have videos showing how to make the autumn quilt like this, and I also made the spring quilt, so you can look back through my videos and find those if you're interested and see how they come together, because they're very similar. Okay, let's do these. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now we have our polka dot end we need to peel the backing off of. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we need to stick our other little bat down up here. Oh, my end didn't stick. I gotta do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Okay, let me raise my camera up. So here is half of our little quilt. A Year in Words wall hanging. Now we will have to go back and we will have to piece the little pumpkins on the side. I don't have any of that cut out, and this video is already long, so I'm just going to end this here. If you're interested in making this, you can find the pattern at www.shabbyfabrics.com. If you like my video and you like my projects, please like and subscribe and come back for more. Thank you.